All right, so we're all talking about AI chatbots, right? ChatGPT, Gemini, you name it. But what if I told you that's all just the warm up act? Seriously. The real revolution, the thing that is going to completely flip how we use technology on its head, is something called Agentec AI. And to really get why this is such a massive, massive deal, let's just start with a problem that you and I deal with every single day. It's a problem that's hiding in plain sight, literally in our pockets.
I want you to think about your phone right now. Come on, picture it. It's basically a digital junk drawer, isn't it? Just this chaotic mess of little squares. Anytime you need to do anything, you pull it out, you unlock it, and then the hunt begins. You're swiping through pages and pages of icons. Maybe you're typing into the search bar just to find the one app you need. It's a total mess.
And what's kind of wild is just how inefficient this whole system is. You have to physically jump between a half dozen different programs just to get one simple thing done. You can almost imagine someone like Steve Jobs looking at our cluttered screens today and just yelling, "How ugly!" This is the complete opposite of a smart, seamless experience.
So this just forces us to ask the big question, right? In this age of unbelievable AI, is this clumsy little dance of juggling apps, is this really the best we can do? There's got to be a smarter way to get things done. Well, the answer is a resounding yes. And that brings us to the future, a future that's built entirely around this idea of Agentec AI.
Okay, let's just forget all the technical jargon for a second. Think of Agentec AI like this. It is one single super smart agent that is, for all intents and purposes, your personal executive assistant. So instead of you working for your apps, this agent works for you, handling all your digital chores in the background. And the difference is, well, it's night and day. Right now, if you want to schedule a meeting from an email, you got to open your email app, then switch to your calendar, maybe open up a notes app. You're bouncing back and forth. But in the near future, you'll just tell your agent, hey, schedule a meeting based on this email, and you know what? Get a briefing doc ready for me. One single command. The agent does all that tedious app juggling for you. And that is the absolute core of this idea. For decades, only the top CEOs of the world had access to a super competent assistant who could handle all this stuff. Agentec AI basically democratizes that power. It gives every single one of us a personal assistant that's even more capable than any human could ever be. Now, to really, truly wrap your head around the scale of this change, we've got to look back at another tech revolution that we all lived through. Do you remember the world before, say, 2007? Your desk, your bag, it was cluttered with all these single-purpose gadgets. You had a separate alarm clock by your bed, you had a camera, you had paper maps in your car, a physical calendar, a flashlight, an MP3 player, and of course, a wallet. Each one did one job. And then the iPhone showed up. And one by one, it just swallowed them all. It took all of those different functions and packed them into one beautiful, sleek piece of glass. And that right there is the key takeaway. Agentec AI is about to do the exact same thing, but this time to software. It's going to swallow individual apps. You're not going to need to hunt for a calendar app or a notes app anymore. You'll just have one single interface, one conversation with your agent, and it'll handle everything. But listen, a change this fundamental doesn't just happen peacefully. This massive shift from apps to agents is setting the stage for the next great war in the tech industry. See, a totally new way of working like this can't just be a software update on our old systems. You can't run a hyper-intelligent agent on an operating system that was designed for tapping on little icons. No way. It needs a completely new foundation, an operating system built from the ground up for AI. When a shift this huge comes along, you can't just renovate the old house. You have to tear it down and build something totally new. Trying to patch old systems just won't work. It's not flexible enough. It is a scrap and build moment. It's really time to change everything. And whenever a new computing platform shows up, a war for control begins. We've seen this movie twice already in our lifetimes. Back in the 90s, it was the PC war, Windows versus Mac OS. In the 2010s, it was the mobile war, iOS versus Android. And now we are heading straight into the third great platform war, the AI OS wars. So why does this new war matter so much? Why is every big tech company pouring billions and billions of dollars into this? Because the stakes have literally never been higher. This is a winner-takes-all game. The prize for the company that wins is, well, it's total control over the entire tech stack. First, you get to control the hardware, the actual devices the AI runs on.
Second, you own the new AI operating system, so you make all the rules. And third, you dominate the apps or skills the agent uses, which means you control the entire ecosystem, just like Apple controls the App Store today. And let's be crystal clear about this. In this market, there is no silver medal. There won't be 2 or 3 different standards that coexist. There will be only one dominant player who sets the rules for everybody else. Just one. And that is the real reason big tech is in this absolutely frantic, cost-is-no-object race to the finish line. This isn't just about building a slightly better chatbot. This is a do-or-die fight for the entire future of computing. If you don't win, you risk becoming totally irrelevant. So this future, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and it is coming fast. Which leads me to one last thought for you. When this incredibly powerful personal AI assistant finally lands on your device, a true executive assistant waiting for your command, what is the very first thing you're going to ask it to do?